AGAD, AU, RGMA, ambassadors, everybody here, I uphold your presence and respect. Your Excellency, I am here because the Minister of Peace Building, as well as the Minister covering the Minister of Peace Building are absent. And so the hammer falls on my head. And I'm delighted, Your Excellency, that I have the opportunity to listen meticulously all the speakers from the church to the Spech, to the point, these very speakers, very resourceful information, very encouraging words that I deeply appreciate and uphold. I want to appreciate the UNDP working with our Ministry of Peace Building and our Peace Commission for sponsoring this day. And as I heard it, I am told that this has been going on for the last 10 years. And I am wondering why I did not have the opportunity to come and share this day with you. But I believe, because I now believe that peace is here to stay. And so I'm here to affirm that we are now in peace. Your Excellency, we have two themes in this event. One theme, an international theme, end racism, build peace, and ours is end ethnic discrimination and build peace in diversity. I would like to have a microscopic look at this. The theme, the international theme, suggests that there is a tendency in the world for people to be discriminated on the basis of how they look and their color. That's the physical discrimination. And we have seen it. We've seen it in Northern Africa when thousands are dying in the sea, fleeing conflict, fleeing economic deprivation, and yet being rejected by a fellow human being. We've seen it in Ukraine recently, a whole country coming to invade another country. We've seen it in all places. But we have also seen political discrimination, political racism, which is embedded in many international organizations, including in the UN. And I'm surprised that the UN established this day in 1981, and it took it 20 years to designate a day, which is today. It suggests that there is difficulty in the ability of the UN to end racism, including political racism and economic racism in the world. And this has to be said. I say this because the achievement of peace in our country, ending ethnic discrimination and building peace and diversity in our country is influenced by political racism in the UN, where powerful countries impose their will and the Security Council take punitive decisions to sanction our country directly or indirectly, lay arms embargo on our country to the extent that we are not able to provide our police, our prison services, our fire brigade, our army to protect our nation and provide peace for our people. And some of this information is carried through NGOs that report on us, including me, to be sanctioned. That notion in the UN, if the UN intends to be honest, must end and respect the resolutions of the African Union on lifting sanctions across the entire Africa, and respect the leadership of the region calling on the UN to respect decisions taken by the region, decisions taken by African Union on solving African problems with African solutions. Southern Sudan today is in peace. But to build on peace, we need to anchor peace on the ground. We need to cultivate peace and hold peace on the people of South Sudan in their villages, to have police stations to take care of the physical security and the security of their properties. We need to have our army guiding our borders as we live in a turbulent region. We cannot achieve peace with arms embargo imposed on us. And so, if this day is to be fruitful, if this day is to be meaningful, I call on all UN agencies working in South Sudan, including UNIS and the Troika, to take the message of the President that the embargo must be lifted in line with the request of African Union and IGAD region. It's critical. Now you have seen us graduating our forces. There are thousands of them. And they're graduated in front of the eyes of everybody else with sticks. Can somebody with a stick protect a civilian being stolen or having a burglary with a gun robbing him or her? No. And so we in the government and under the peace agreement are determined to not only hold peace, but entrench peace within us. And therefore, we call on UNMIS to return their mandate back to governing institution building at the local government and the state governments, and to build capacity of our people in the grassroots so that they can be able to deliver services to the people of South Sudan. This relationship was strong, needs to be rejuvenated and reactivated so that the people of South Sudan can see true peace. The process of building peace is also a process of education. Our people are deprived for years from 1947, never given facility for education, never given roads, and treated like slaves. And so therefore 90% of our population are illiterate. They engage in cattle rustling, child abduction, in intercommunal feud, because they have nothing else to do. But with peace in education and services and roads and hospitals and the schools, we can liberate our people, and they will be as peaceful as anybody else in the world. They will respect justice, equality, and engage in prosperity for all. I don't want to conclude before I say about the confusion around the R-axis and the roadmap. The two are the same. The roadmap is simply a more focused, time-bound mechanism to implement provisions of the agreement that have not been completed. And so the roadmap is just the R-axis, an annex to the R-axis. And you have seen it, all of us, the 5 partners to the agreement, the ITGONU, the IO, SOA, the OPP, the FDs are determined to implement the R-axis with all the challenges, and we do not want to talk about it. We will talk with action, and you will see the results as we go forward. That is the best we can do for you, and we will be very practical as we report every month to our journey. Your Excellency, I still want to repeat my message to the UN. The sovereignty of each member state must be respected. People fought for this country, they earned it, and they deserve to be respected and to carry their duties in their country without intimidation. And I want to repeat again, NGOs working in this country must not be used to run the government or to intimidate the government or to cause chaos in the Republic of South Sudan. Because it has happened, and we know it. Our citizens must not be pushed with money to negative activities against the peace agreement. We are all South Sudanese, we are all committed We are all survivors of a violent war, and therefore, now that we are free, now that we realize peace, we want to work together, whether you are in the NGO or you are in the private enterprise or in the government, as one people working for one nation. I thank you, Mr. First Vice President, and with these few words, I thank all of you.